Hey yo, what is up guys, it's your boy, I'm up here bringing you another video today, and today guys, we are back, finally. I don't know if I'm going to be posting every single day or like, my usual upload schedule. I try to upload at least 3 to 4 videos a week. However, I took a break, or not really a break, I was kind of forced to, let me say. I wound up having to go to the doctor about, what's today? Today is, Saturday at the time we're recording this video? This will probably be out on Sunday. Yeah, so, I had to go to the doctor on Tuesday, because of a pain I felt last Friday in my lower back, and it wasn't going away. So I went to the doctor, and they checked me out, and pretty much it came to the conclusion that I have a kidney stone in my lower back. Like, makes sense because kidneys, that's where it's located and all that. So yeah. But so yeah, I had the kidney stone. I still have it. I haven't passed it yet, but I am getting like to the point to where I can like set up more and like do some other stuff. So I'm pretty sure I'm at the end of it. So yeah, we're pretty much back. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to start streaming again. I'll probably start streaming as soon as I pass my kidney stone, because it's still really hard for me to set up for long periods of time. But I can definitely do videos, because I can just make a video, edit it, record it. Record it, edit it, upload it, and then while I'm editing or rendering it out, I can be laying down, chilling, and then resting, and then once I got to upload it, I can just do that. So it's a lot easier to do videos like this than doing like a streaming, having to set up all the time, because that really hurts my lower back a lot. So yeah, but apart from that though, guys, here we are. Awoken Zenon. He is finally awoken on the global side of the game. Let's see what it is, man. Let's see what it is. So, Awoken Zenon, like I said, he is the newest Awoken unit on the global side of the game. He just released, I think, literally like last night. No, not last night. It was like 2 nights ago, I think. So, yeah. I'm glad he's here. I was actually really waiting for him, because I really want to try out his awakening, so I'm pretty happy. You see mine's around 18 luck and all that. So he's max LB. He is not max stats, however, because he's not level 90, and also his stats aren't max Tasmon, but still he has some very good solid like base stats. Just like this is also factoring in with equipment too, right? But overall I'm pretty happy. He almost has around 4k attack. Well, pretty much I think he does have almost 4k attack. Once I max out his attack with the Tasmons, he will have an additional 4k attack. So yeah, he has a lot of stuff going for him, which I really like. So his first ability is attack while ignoring enemy's defense by 45%. So I don't think this changed at all. I think this was still the same from his unawoken state. And then his next ability is Human Killer level 7, increase damage to humans by 70%. You can increase this even further to 170% if you have his Chew Weapon. If you have his Chew Weapon causes Zenon to deal 100% more damage to humans. So technically, if you have his Chew Weapon equipped onto him, he'll deal 170% more damage to humans, which is decent. The only problem is there's not a lot of giant bosses or anything like that. This is like a human, so that kind of sucks. But apart from that, it's decent. You don't really need his Chew Weapon. There's other really good equips that can supplement for it. So moving on, we have his skill. His skill is 15,000, good lord, 1,550% dark damage magic. Increase BE output from own skill by 50%. His cooldown is 10 seconds. Break power 1350. I think this is increased. I don't think it was 50% before. I think it was like, I don't even know if he had the BE output on his own skill. I think he did, but I think it was like 20%. Was it 50? I don't think it was 20. I don't think it was 50. It may have been. I can't remember. And then his normal art, which did get I think a decent buff. I'm not for sure, because it used to not state how much art gauge it used to give. So his art is 8,800% dark damage magic. They didn't really buff up his art damage at all. It's pretty much the same, or the modifier it has. Lifesteal by 3% of the damage dealt. Increase all allies' art gauge by 3 for 10 seconds. 2100 break. So increase everybody's art gauge by 3 for 10 seconds. That's a total of 30 art gauge. So he is like the dark art battery, I guess you could say. So he is decent in that regard. It kind of sucks though that his normal art does have such a low modifier. I wish that was more so like 10k, and I think it would be really good. But 8,800, I don't know. It seems like you try to just shaft him for no reason. Moving on to his True Art though, which I don't know if you ever used this, but still I think it does have some use to it. His True Art, which is 4,400 break onto it, 25,500% dark damage magic, uses 25% of own HP, and you increase all allies art gauge by 40, and you increase all allies magic damage by 30% for 10 seconds. So On a magic team, you will be using this true art, but on a just normal dark team, I highly doubt that you'll be using his normal art a lot, or not his normal art, but his true art a lot. Yeah, I feel like you'll be more so using his normal art because increasing our allies' art gauge by 40 is decent, but I don't know if you want that over just having this buff up majority of the time. Like, you can have this buff up. More likely, Zenon will be able to get an art off a lot because of his skill, and also a lot of dark units have like BE output and all that stuff. So I'm pretty sure you could get off his normal art a lot, and you can constantly like have the buff up for everybody. So I don't know, it's up to you, I guess, if you really want to be using his normal art a ton. But for me personally, think that I may not be using his true art hardly any. So yeah, unless he's on a magic team. On a magic team, maybe with like Malia, Rim, Zenon, then like who else? Maybe like Nier or something. Maybe you would use his true art to, you know, increase everybody's damage like that. And also, I think his true art magic damage buff stacks with Malia's magic damage buff. So yeah, that's gonna be really good. I'm pretty sure it also stacks. But Rim doesn't give a magic damage buff, does she? I don't think she does. I can't remember because I don't have Rim. But yeah. But moving on from that, let's go to the equipment that we have. So like I said, he is max LB. So at max LB, he has 5-star magic, 5-star physical, and 4-star support. So 5-star magic, we have Elma's hat, or the magical hat, but I call it Elma's hat because, you know, it's Elma's hat. So if you don't know what this does, this is from the first anniversary event. This will increase your art gauge by 30 when your HP is 50% or more, and it also increases your magic damage by 20%. Very good. And also, since Zenon is a magic damage dealer, he's increasing all of his magic damage by 20%. So that's good. Moving on from that, we have, for his 5-star physical, we have the Cursed Light Sword. This is from the AUG raid that just recently happened on Global about like 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. This is an extremely good equipment. This should come back later on, I'm pretty sure, but I don't know when it's coming back. This increases all stats by 500 and then increase your own art gauge by 5. And also you have power destruction, crit rate, and crit damage 10% up. And Zenon will be critting on this team. So yeah. And then Rude Magus Versus for his 4-star support. This is from the Zorg event. And this will give you 20 art gauge whenever you use it. And you also have Veteran of the Sun, increase all allies at crit rate by 20% when enemy is breaking. You're not really going to be using that because you're on a, you know, dark team with Regulus, so yeah, we don't have to worry about having, you know, no crit chance, because we're going to be having crit chance majority of the time. So let's see what giant boss is here currently that we can fight. So we have Ifrit, which Ifrit would be good, but I kind of want to see if there's a good light boss here. We have Sanctuary Divine Princess, but I don't think I have, yeah, I don't want to do Pro because we'll just annihilate Pro. I guess we'll do Flame, or Trials of the Flame God. I guess this is probably the best that we could do right now. For Zenon to kind of just test how good he is. So yeah, let's just do this. Alright, so since we are doing Ifrit, I decided to change the team comp just a little bit. I added Corsair instead of Regulus, and I may switch out Malia if we can't beat it, because Malia's magic damage buff actually doesn't stack with Zenon's, which sucks, but Malia's magic damage buff I think overwrites Zenon's because she has a stronger buff than Zenon. But yeah, so we're gonna see if we can do it with this team comp. We may be able to. We'll just have to see. But yeah, we're gonna see if we can beat it like this. If not, then we'll have to bring Mako, and then Mako, we should be perfectly fine with that. But yeah, so let's see what we can do here. Also, I just wanted to bring Malia too because I just really feel like using her. But yeah, so Zenon overall I think is a great addition to Mono Dark, and like just overall I think he's a really good character, you know, as a just getting Awoken as an older unit. The only thing that my main gripe with him is that like he still has that problem, I feel like, that he's always had, where it's like, what is Zenon's real purpose? Because you know, he is your arts battery, right? But like he's not like a pure arts battery, so that kind of sucks. And also we're taking a ton of damage, which really sucks. He's not a pure arts battery. Like, he likes to do damage, but he doesn't do a lot of damage. So I don't know, that's just kind of like, it just doesn't really make sense to me that Zenon's the way that he is. Let me just say that. Like, it's just like, why would you be like that, Zen? It just doesn't make sense. So yeah, I don't know, it's okay though. He's a good unit. I like him. It's just that I don't think we can do Ifrit like this, and I don't think this is like a really good boss fight to really go against for Zenon, because I don't want to do, you know, like I said, I don't want to do Divine Princess because I don't have what is it? I don't have Divine Princess unlocked, or not unlocked, but I don't have the pro version unlocked, so I don't want to really do Divine Princess and everything. So yeah, we're gonna pop this. I'm pretty sure. Oh yeah, we're gonna see Zenon's heal right here though. It is a really decent heal, so he is able to heal himself a decent amount. And then yeah, I'm pretty sure Zenon's dead, but I think Regulus can finish this off. I think. I could be wrong because this guy hits like a fucking truck, but actually yeah. Is he dead? There we go. Well, Zenon and Corsair died, but we were able to do it. So yeah, I think overall Zenon's good. It's just that like he is a sub attacker and he does like to deal damage a lot, and he does give a good amount of art gauge, right? Like 30 art gauge, 10 seconds and all that stuff. That's decent. The main gripe I have about him is, to be honest, is just like he doesn't have any art gen in his skill, which sucks. Also, what did I just click on? I think I clicked on summon on accident. Oh no, it was shop. The main gripe I have about him though is really like he doesn't have any art gauge in his skill. Like if he had increased his own art gauge or increased his ally art gauge by even like 3, I think it would be a lot better. But since it's only a 50% BE output from own skill, if you don't know what BE output does, I think, okay, so BE output does it increase? Yeah, it does increase how much BE you get, right? Never mind. I'm thinking of BE gain and then BE output. BE gain is different from BE output. So yeah, so with BE output, he is gonna get a chance to get more BE, but the chance of that BE output from his own skill, what's the likelihood that that BE actually goes towards him? I think it usually does, but I could be wrong. Because BE gain and BE output is different. BE output, affects, how much BE you get throughout the fight, and then BE gain is like how much you gain from BE, because each one BE, which you don't know what BE is the yellow orbs that you get during fights and like during quests and everything. Whenever you use a skill, you may see a yellow orb pop out and it goes into one of your characters. That's a BE, and BE gain affects how much BE you get. So if you get 50% BE gain, then you get technically 15 art gauge. But still, overall, I think Zenon's decent. He's probably not, nowhere near as good as he was when the game first released. Whenever he first came out, he was absolutely amazing because he was the only art gen unit in the game, and he was really good for the time. But since then, he isn't that great. Awakening, is he worth the Awakening? If you already have like a really good dark team like Rim, Malia, Rags, and Regulus, no, not really. I don't really see him being used a lot, to be honest. But I will say that overall, if you are lacking units, he's really good. If you're lacking an Argent unit, he's your best bet, to be honest. Just for overall art gauge, like if you just start playing the game and you got Zenon, and you don't have like an art gauge unit like Finn or Mako, which you should have Finn because I'm pretty sure you selected that guy from the unit of choice. But if you don't, Zenon's your guy, to be honest. He has some decent art gauge. Like he has 3 art gauge for 10 seconds. I think Finn has like, let me see, how much does Finn have? Where's Finn? Here he is. Finn has how much on his true art? His true art gives 3 art gauge for 20 seconds. So he gives 60 art gauge. But Zenon only gives 30, but also Zenon's art gauge buff is tied to his normal art and not his true art. And also you got to factor into Zenon is a lot weaker of an art battery than Finn, because Finn also gives art gauge to everyone on his skill as well. So yeah, apart from that though, I think Zenon's very solid. I think he's like around, I wouldn't call him really A tier. I think he's maybe A minus, high B tier unit, but yeah, he's decent. Solid unit. If you are lacking units on your account, you just maybe started, and you need an art gauge unit, he's your guy. Apart from that though, I don't really see him being used if you already have Mako or Finn or Sunny. I don't really see him being used, and even on a mono dark team you may not even use him because you have equipment like X marks the spot and everything, and mono dark is really about nuking most of the time because they have just so many nukers and just so much damage dealers on their team. So yeah, apart from that though guys, that's gonna be it for the video today. So yeah, I don't know when the next video will be. I'll try to get one out maybe Monday or Tuesday. So yeah, also I don't know, but depending on when I'm over like my kidney stone or whatever, I may be streaming Kingdom Hearts 3. It just depends if I can or not. But yeah, if I can, afford just to be setting up and talking and all that, then I will. If not, then I won't. It won't really be that bad. But apart from that though, guys, it's me, bro P. Hopefully I'm getting over this and it will be, all good in a few days. But apart from that though, guys, it's been your bro P, and I'm out, guys. Peace.